Hello everyone, one sec. Think I can. Perfect. Yeah, so for the one who just joined finally, I told you in the video, so my plan is I want to help the most as I can. So I know some people have questions about the tutorial I did, or example, you have some problem with your own personal project. So I mean, if you have some question and it's okay for you to just share your code, we can just go over that and just do like kind of a QA. So that can maybe help someone else, something like that. So that's why I want to share this on YouTube in the same time. So I don't know, like you get some question about you use React Native and you have some weird bug with some life cycle, something like that. We can just go over your code and just see, and I can try to do my best to help you. The time I have nobody want to talk with me, I'm gonna just playing a bit with maybe the next tutorial I'm building in the same time. Yeah, I'm building in the next month. Who's gonna be with Elixir GraphQL in the backend with React Native in the front end again. It's gonna be an Instagram clone. So I mean, if you have questions, just let me know. And yeah, do everyone hear me? So. Oops. And a thing with Elixir, I don't know why, but I need to open my stuff with Atom. I cannot use Visual Studio Code because Visual Studio Code make my code not reloading. And I know it's a bug. I'm not alone having this thing, so that's why I need to use Atom here. Maybe gonna let Discord open. So if you have the question like I told you, you can just hit me on Discord. Just join the channel, and we can just talk about. If you want to do a hangout and just go over your question like I just told you. Hey Fabio, yes, I'm playing with Elixir. If my computer don't die right now. Don't know what happened to. Nice. So OBS take 60, 70. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna make use of absent. Oops, not the issue, but right there. So absent, it's finally it's the wrapper for Elixir to play with GraphQL. Nothing too much crazy to install to make it work. It's pretty simple. And also what I like about that, it work with Relay too. So if you use Relay, you don't really need to be scared about using it. Yeah, the thing it's I'm gonna use. So I have already some code here. I'm gonna just take the beta version because this is the one I've used on my last project and was good. First thing I'm gonna see. Yeah, I mean. Perfect. Testing. How are you today, Fabio? I'm gonna just set up my. Hey, Cody. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if you have some question about maybe some of the tutorial I did or something like that, but we can do an hangout if you want. I wanna. Oh yeah, you Babel external. Yeah, I never used that. Oh yeah, first time you say Elixir. Oh yeah, Elixir. It's the language. It's yeah, pretty. I mean, awesome about how it looks like. It looks like a lot like Ruby, and I love it. It's functional programming with everything. It's immutable and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like Ruby on Rails with the framework I use. It's just a lot much more performant. Yeah, it's really much more performant. I never did like test or something like that, but I know it's. So I'm gonna just set up my schema. Oops. Oh yeah, Cody. I was thinking you have did the course about Phoenix on Udemy. Oh, indeed, it's not Ruby on Rails. It's Elixir. I'm gonna have all my stuff. Nothing too much to do here. I'm gonna just set up like the basic schema here. Nothing crazy. Yeah, almost like the same generator. Yeah. Oh yes, Golang, Cody. Yeah, it's his course is pretty good on Golang. I just think he didn't go too much further. Like I would like to see a web application or something like that. But you know he didn't play with that. But I mean he like always he do a really good course. So what I think here it's. Oh yeah, you gonna redo Golang one? Oops. I don't even think I need my GraphQL. Oh, I'm maybe gonna add this thing. So it's almost like on Node.js. You just set up like your GraphQL, and you can set up your GraphQL. So the GraphQL, it's the like not the simulator, but the UI where you can play with GraphQL. The only thing I would have loved to have in Elixir, it's better like editor, like that. Like this, I have my stuff. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Oh yeah, it's easier to read. Did you start the SSR course of what? App sign, plug, graph, graphy. Did I make a typo? Oops, yeah. Graphy, like that. Oh, I was typing Instagram. No, it's GraphQL. Okay, not here, not here, not here. 4,000. I'm gonna get my error. We're gonna say finally no route for post API. Post API, yeah. This one is good, but no route found for. Okay, yeah, it's API GraphQL. So now you see. So when I get my GraphQL send him everything I have inside my GraphQL, inside my schema, but I have nothing. So that's why I get field must be an object with the name as blah blah blah. So you see the thing, I need to have like my some of my query or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is inside my schema here, so I can start to like building my stuff. So I'm gonna just do the like almost like not mock data, but I don't really need to have the already my DB. I'm gonna just have an idea about what to build here much more. So it's Instagram, so we have photo. After that, so I'm gonna just schema that notation. Yeah, I'm gonna. So this is how you set up an object, CRUD. So example, I can say like a photo do, and now here I can say what a photo have. So a photo, I'm gonna say like can have an image URL, and I'm gonna maybe say it's a no null string. Just by doing this, so I'm gonna say like this thing here. So I have my like my type and everything. So now I'm gonna just go back here. I say that here really because I mean I want to try myself to just teach it a bit. Like I'm not the best one here now, so that's why the course is not gonna go right now. It just I need to practice myself much more, but I've kind of an idea about what I need to build much more. So now, for example, here I can say, I don't know, like photos. I'm going to receive all my photo here. And I'm going to say that's going to be a list of photo. And I'm going to say no args. I need no args. But now, yeah, I will need my resolver. So that's why here I'm going to start to need to build my stuff. Yeah, it's a like, yeah, it's with Postgres and so they use Ecto. So Ecto, it's the this thing like it's gonna be everything about your like it's almost like Mongoose or SQLize. If you think it's like a wrapper over your database, and you do almost everything, and it's really awesome, really good, really good. And I'm gonna create my resolver. So here Instagram web that resolvers that photo, and now here I can I have no alias yet, so here I can maybe I'm gonna say photos. So here, so finally you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you that in a second. So finally here my schema gonna call my resolver, and here I'm gonna receive 3 items, like you know, like 3 items we always get in the. And now because I don't need any this item, I'm gonna just do this here, and I'm gonna just say okay. And finally what I can maybe just return, it's maybe I like image URL gonna be hello world, like that. That's what I'm gonna return for now. I think I can do this like this. Not quite sure. I never really do the stuff like this. Okay, yeah. And now here I can add alias my Instagram that resolver. So this one's gonna have my resolver, and now here I can resolve, and I can use my resolver I have right there. So when you alias finally, you just almost like say, okay, resolve, because if I don't do the alias, I'm gonna need to do this thing here. But now, because I do the alias, resolver become its own kind of variable right there. So now here I can say that photo, and now I can say that photos, and I can say I'm gonna send the 3 argument, and now I think that's gonna crash, maybe not. So now if I refresh here, I'm gonna have my dog, I can receive an array of photo. So if I say photo, and I get my LOL. Yeah, like you. Oh, Evan, yeah. How are you, Evan, today? Man, I don't know what I get. Today, I wake up and I fall down from to my chair, and I just, man, my arm is really, really bad today. So now you see, Cody, you work with the LOL like you did. It just, for me, I don't put space. So you see, it's pretty, like, I mean, it's pretty simple. If you look at this, so the way that work, it just, this import type here, it's Boolean app sign, who it's like the wrapper. So think about app sign, it's like Apollo GraphQL for the server of Express. He take here, so he import every type, like you see on some video, I think, of Ben Awad, where he just show a way to import, like, your resolver and stuff like that, just to make it scale easier. So now the import do almost the same. So finally the import gonna go over the module. So the module is gonna be the schema. So because module finally take the name here, schema. So I'm gonna go take the photo type. Gonna take my photo object. So that's why when I get here after that, I can have my photo because you get it from here. So if I create another one, I'm gonna get it from right there. After that, the schema here, I say I'm gonna have a list of photos. I'm gonna have many photos. And here I say my resolve gonna be from my resolver. But example, if I want, I can say I'm gonna have an args, and I can maybe say, I don't know, like you know, like here I'm gonna say ID, okay, just for now. And here I'm gonna say ID is gonna be a string, and I can just pass this thing. And now if I came here, I'm gonna receive my args as the second argument, like you did on the. And now if I want, I can say IO that puts. Here I'm gonna say this is the args. And now I can say right there, inspect, and I'm gonna pass the args. So if I do this now, what's gonna happen? It's if I refresh, now I'm gonna need to have photo, and now you see I have ID. So if I pass 2, so that needs to be a string, and I say image URL, and I do this. If I look right there, you see, this is the args, and I get my ID back. So maybe like I can put that there. So just here. I think it's better if I do this like that. Yeah, and now here I'm gonna say like ID is gonna be equal to arg.id, okay? So I'm gonna just return this thing in the same time. So I'm gonna just change my schema, my photo type, sorry, and where I'm gonna say field ID is gonna be a null, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be an ID finally. So here I'm gonna just change, it's gonna be an ID. And now, oops. And I'm gonna say this thing, it's no null. So no null ID. So now if I do this, you see I have no choice to have my ID. So now if I say photo, I pass the ID, I'm gonna say like 3, and I say image URL plus ID, and now I'm gonna receive back my item like we did finally in Node.js. So for those who never really see Elixir finally, think about like the do in the end, it's like a curly bracket, like it's like that, but I think it just makes more sense when you see a do in the end. So I think this thing here, this hashtag, we call that, man, we have this in Golang too, it's a pointer, yeah? Maybe, yeah, I think it's that. So the mix here, it's like the package.json. Oh yeah, they have like so much, and if you look at the subscription, so this is what I'm gonna do with the tutorial, the subscription, man, oh my god, it's just crazy how simple is that. And also you have access to the union interface like you do on other project. And now I can after that match it with my stuff. Yeah, I think too it's pointer, I'm not too sure, but And you see, so finally here the alias is just finally think about that like a destructuring, because I can have done this like this. Just I think it's make more sense. And this is the same here with your ID, your argument here. If I want, I can have done this like that. And taking the ID, yeah, but you need to do this like this. So if I do this now, I can remove, and I can do this like that. I get there, I do the same. Oops, I make a typo. Oops, I know it's because of this. And now, if I do this, you see, do the same. So you can destructuring your stuff here too. So now you have your resolver and stuff like that. So now here's the simple stuff. Here you have your some of the error. I'm gonna need to create this stuff. Have a translate error. So after that here, so this is the thing I have. It's pretty hard for me right now to understand. It's now we need to have like context and everything. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do git s, git add, git commit, set up GraphQL server side. And now what I'm gonna do is now I need to do a mix phoenix.gen, and I'm gonna set a context. So now you need to create a context, and this is the thing, it's pretty hard for me to catch. It just like, I mean, so it's the context. After that you create like your or you said that like your item inside that. So I mean the app, it's a social app, so yeah. Oh, can I call that? Because I mean I cannot call this photo, because if I call that photo, oh, I'm gonna call my element in the DB. I cannot say photo. So oh, I can call this thing. I mean, like you can have like you see here, I have ordering. Also, you can have like icon like that. So icons, this is where you're gonna put your user and stuff like this. I think I can put photo. Oh, I'm gonna call this thing, man. I mean, yeah, true. I can call this photo like you say. After that here, I can call that image. So I'm gonna say image. And after that, inside that, I'm gonna have an image URL, who's gonna be a string. And what I'm gonna need to, I mean, after that I can do migration if I need. So I'm gonna have image URL. I'm gonna need a notar, but I don't have yet a user set up. And not photo like that, yeah. So like this. And maybe like a favorite con, yeah, I mean just like that. I can start with this. So now you see, so that's gonna create for me a photo and an image here. So if you see here the image, now it's the schema. So here we have a field URL string where I need to have the image URL. So I cannot finally create the image without having the image URL finally. And after that, why is my ID? It's supposed to be there. Okay. And now here you see the photo. So after that, they give you all that. Just simple CRUD, list all image, def get image, or when you get an image, create an image, update the image, and delete an image. So if you understand what I'm gonna do, it's my resolver. When I get image, I'm gonna call this list image from here. So the photo here is the only place where I can talk with my DB. So example, if here I can say on my photo, I'm maybe gonna have like, I don't know, like another stuff. So what happen is this thing, it's like the context. So this thing, it's where you have like you bound you boundary your photo from here. So this is from what you call. So here you have your web. So with your controller and everything. So your web is your interface we're gonna call with your business logic who is inside this thing here. So after that, I need to do the mix it to migrate. So that's gonna create. Oops, nope, maybe not yet. Man, I'm gonna just do a ecto reset. Okay. What? Oh man, I'm gonna say drop because I think my migration. So I need to look at my migration first. Oops. Yeah, so gonna look here. So finally, when I did this thing, because it's weird, because I'm sure I'm supposed to have my ID there, I just don't remember. No, I'm dumb. Yeah, just like that. So I can just do my migration, I think. And I'm just gonna do this by default. Cool, not retrieve migrate. Oh yeah, makes it to create. And now makes it to migrate. Okay, so now if I look at my table, I can look with Postico. And now you see I have my image, ID, blah, blah, yeah. So that was built by default, so yeah. I get scared, but I don't need. Okay, so now what I can do here is I can just go on side my resolver here, finally. And this one, finally, I can just plug with my, I can plug this with my call to the, this thing here. So what I mean is, oops, Instagram dot, and now that's gonna be photo, like that. So now, if I want to get my photo, what I can just say here, it's finally, I need nothing here, and here I can just call my photo dot, and now that's gonna be list image, like that. Oops. Nothing more to do for this one. So here I can have my list image, and now I need to say, okay, I'm gonna have a non-null R, and also I'm gonna, oops, yeah, my schema. Yeah, like that. Non-null. This one. Mix Phoenix server. Okay, so now if I run this thing again, oops, I'm maybe gonna need to resolve schema. I don't need to have an args. So you see, if I say that, I'm gonna get nothing because I have nothing. If you look here, I have no item at all. So now I can create one. So I'm gonna create a mutation. I'm gonna create a mutation. So I'm gonna just do here. I'm gonna resolver. Yeah. I'm gonna say def create photo. And this one here, finally, I'm gonna get nothing here. For now, I'm gonna just finally take the image URL. Oops. Image URL. So finally, when you say image URL, you just say, hey, this key here, just give it back this one here. And now here, I'm gonna just say, I think it's create image, yeah, create image. Right here, finally, I'm gonna pass the image URL. Yeah, but I'm gonna need to. So I think I should have just let him like this. Would have been better. And now here, when I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna say this, and now I can just finally say I'm gonna say photos. Yeah, like this. And now inside your schema, you just need to create a mutation now. Here I'm gonna say create photo. Or here finally we're gonna just return a photo. Yep. And here we need as an arg image URL. It's gonna be a null string. And the resolve is gonna be resolver that create photo, I think. Man, too much photo. And now here I can save the tree. And now if I do this and everything it's work, no, nothing work. The current expression is invalid in my schema. Oh. Okay, so now you see I have my mutation. Okay, I'm gonna try that. So mutation, I'm gonna say create photo, image URL. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna take Google image. I'm gonna take whatever image. Oh yeah, but I type Google image and I get image. I'm gonna say, I don't know, like a penguin. Who don't like penguin? Copy image address, bang. Yeah, so I want the ID and I want maybe back my image URL just to let know. And I get an inspected token and I get, oh boy. Instagram resolver, it's not available. Oh boy, I know why. Man, I send this thing first. First thing, okay. So first thing, this thing is not working, so we know. And now we get undefined function error is undefined. Create photo is undefined. Create photo in my resolver, create photo. And my schema, let's create photo. It's resolver that photo. Like that. Now why? The field ID resolved to nil, but it's more non-nil in your schema. Please ensure that ID always return a non-nil. So why? So why this? But it's gonna save in the DB. Yeah. So why do my ID? Oh, I know why, man. I should just put photo back. Yeah, that's it. And now if I say get me all my photo, ID in image URL. I'm gonna get 2. Yeah, right there. So finally, the thing, it's my resolver who need to receive ID and image URL. Finally, receive my photo as like as a struct, and this is not what you need. Perfect. Get image. Should be better. I will recheck back. Oh, I'm gonna call all this thing. This one. You see now here I break up. So what I think would be better is this thing called image. And my if we place photos, image, create image, because photo is my context, it's not my schema. You see right there is all. So now here will be fill image, give us image, and after that fill image, give us a single image. This one I'm gonna need to have an arg that's gonna be an ID, and that's gonna be a null ID, and that's gonna resolve to the resolver get image. I think I'm gonna just pass here the true argument like that. After that, this one get image. Let's show that crash everything, and I got no schema. Type must be exist. Create photo is not defined in your schema. Here, first thing, it would be better to call that image. Oh, you go with your context. I think I'm gonna still away with my context here. It just create image, and that's gonna give us an image. And here that's gonna be create image, and now here that's gonna be image 2. So now if I do this and I get and I say image and I say ID and image URL, I get all my stuff. But also if I say image with the ID of 1 and I say give me image URL and the ID, I get a thing. Get image. Man. Oh boy. Now it's gonna work. Yeah, right there. So now I have my, see, if I get nothing, I get an error, because I think the error right now it's because of the way I did with this, with the bang here. But now if I do this, I'm gonna receive my error. No. Yeah, it just don't exist. I'm gonna need to catch this error here if I have no image. So I think I'm gonna need to create an error a traverse too. So def image. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so what I can I'll set up to, it's my photo here can have tag too. So right there I can say mix Phoenix gen migrate mix. Yeah, that was that gen. And where is my autocomplete? I want to do oh, it's migration. Yeah, migration. This is what I can do. Now how I'm gonna call my tag. So an image can have many tags and a tag can have many images. I'm gonna need to have a join table between both of them. So that's gonna be a many to many situation. Now I want to because the thing now right now what I try to do is I want to have a schema, but I want to generate just a schema and a migration in the same time. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be phoenix.gen.schema, and that's gonna be photo dot tag. Well, I'm gonna have a name. It's gonna be a string. So now if I do this, that's supposed to go right inside the photo. There you go. So now I have my tag right there, and I'm gonna have my migration and my private right there. So now this one's gonna be like a many-to-many relationship. And also I'm gonna need, yeah, so that's the thing, it's I'm gonna need to have a migration after that. Migration. Or finally I'm gonna need to create a table. So my migration, I'm gonna say create photo tagging. And now here I can create a table, and I'm gonna call that photo tagging. Don't want to have, I don't need to have an ID here because I'm gonna like, oh no, this thing I don't need to have an ID. And now I can say photo. Oh man, I call that photo image. Oh, photo is gonna be good. Wow, maybe not. So yeah, I have tag. I'm gonna have this one. So now I can run the migration, I think. Migrate. So now I should have 3 image tagging and tag. Where this one I have no ID, I don't need that. Yeah, that's it. So now I'm good. And now I'm gonna need to change some of my schema because they don't they need to have the many connection. So here I'm gonna go to my tag. Many image. True. Yeah, true. Do I need an image? No. Yeah. And now I call this thing image tagging. Wow. Like that. So this thing can have many. And now that's going to be almost the same for the photo, the image. But this one's going to be tags. Ah. Look, I see that. So what I'm gonna do here, so now I can create a tag. At least I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just go inside my photo type, because the photo is gonna be about my hair. So and I'm gonna say tag. At least I can maybe change that later. So here I can say name. It's gonna be a null string, and I'm gonna have ID like that. And now, so I'm gonna create a tag. I'm gonna do list my tag too. I'm gonna do this here, list tag, and here say tag. And now I'm gonna just take this one, this, and now like this is what I need. Now in my resolver I'm gonna say def tags. I'm gonna just get all my tag. Oh man, photo list tag like this. I need to have the create tag. Like this. And now what I can do is here. Just want to get one tag create. And after that here I can add tags. It's going to be a list of tag. Like this, like this, like this. Good, good, good. This thing I think it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna create a tag. Name I'm gonna set, I don't know, like sport. And just give me back the name and the ID. Perfect, I have my tag. Yeah. Perfect. And now if I do my if I do tag name, and I have one. Good. But now when I'm gonna create an image, maybe a user gonna have tags. So here I'm gonna have image URL, who's gonna be image URL, and now here I'm gonna have tags, who's gonna be tags. So here I can just take the image URL. Yeah, but I mean, no, I mean I can keep it like this and just do this in my context. Or finally, oops, inside this one, when I'm gonna create an image, I can do my association and check if the tag exists. So I'm gonna do a get tag by name, and this one's gonna be the, oops. No, I think it's like that, if I remember. Get by, yeah, but I don't need that. Okay. So get to by name. So when I'm gonna create my image, I can the thing is, if I do this, only one tag can be good. I'm gonna do this. So my create image, it's good. So now I should create a here. So now here I'm gonna need to pass the image, and after that I'm gonna pass the tags. Finally, yeah, here I'm gonna. If you have question, you can ask, and also have again 30 minutes. So if you have question about any tutorial or whatever, we can go over your screen on like Hangout, and we can just make sure that you understand everything, and also with any project you have. I mean, this is free, so I'm not here to, I'm just here to help you. Yeah, so what I think here. Okay, yeah, so finally I'm gonna do this with one at a time. And I'm gonna call that tag a param. Yeah, but I pass this like this, so that would be name like this. Yeah, but yeah, true. I just need to. I mean, I don't need this variable here. What I need to return is this thing here. Just for now, I'm gonna go one at a time. That's it. Oops, I missed my. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, you're gonna go sleep. Have a good night, buddy. So now I just want to see, then I'm gonna create the ID and I get an error. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop too far tonight just to. So I hope you enjoy a little bit, everyone. I know I say to 9:30, but I mean, if nobody ever want to do some hangout and just get over the stuff, I think I'm gonna stop it here and just check back some of my code. So have a good night, everyone. Take care.